This is Lance and I'm back with a new video. So we have a new product to test. So we have the Atoto S8 all-in-one 10-inch screen. This is Gen 2. It's a AM/FM Android-based radio that has the ability to do wireless CarPlay and wireless Android. It's going to come with a few parts, so I've already taken the time to put the screen together. I'm going to put it in a Toyota Tacoma, old generation. So we got parts it's going to come with. It's going to come with a GPS antenna, a wiring harness. It's going to have dual USBs, so it actually has 4 USBs. So if you look at it, it's going to have a USB for a DVR, so you can have a dash cam. Have a phone link, which is like an Android Auto piece. It's also going to have on the back of it, it's going to have a secondary harness, which is going to offer a quick charge connector and also external storage, so you can plug a USB drive into there. It's going to have a video input, a front camera input, and a rear camera input, and it's going to have pre-outs, front and rear and sub. There's going to have additional outputs for front tweeter, mid, on this plug here, front, I'm assuming mid bass, and then also is going to have a right channel auxiliary input, so it's got aux in. It's going to come with a Wi-Fi antenna. It's going to also come with a external Wi-Fi antenna, so this unit can run 4G. It's going to come with a GPS antenna. It's going to have on the unit itself, if you look here, it's got an aux in on the side of the screen. It's got a reset button and a USB, so you can plug an actual USB device in there as well. So you're going to have a ton of USB connectors on here. It's going to be widescreen, and it's a nice looking unit. So we're going to put in this Toyota using this kit here, Tonk 972S, which is silver because the dash is silver. And the hardware comes in here, and then we're also going to use a PAC RP4 TY11. The reason why I'm using that interface, you could probably get away in this particular truck with just a regular harness and a metric piece or a PAC steering wheel control, but we're going to literally take this radio out. Oh, it's JBL. Nice. We're going to make it all work. So stay tuned. We're going to pull this AM/FM CD out of here. This unit has a disc player. It has Bluetooth and also steering wheel controls. So stay tuned. We're going to pull all of this out, get this radio out, and then we're going to wire up the Toyota. Then we're going to wire up the Toyota Atoto radio and a Toyota Tacoma. Stay tuned. So as you can see, I ran the mic wire up here, zip tied all the wiring there. I took the 2 tabs out to go here, the dash, popped it down and ran the mic wire here. So now we gotta do is put all the rest of the parts in and then wire up the radio. It's not that complicated, but it's a radio install. But we gotta have GPS antenna, which that'll go on the dash. We also have Wi-Fi antenna, which goes on the dash. Everything will be hidden, you won't see a thing. So we'll start working on that in a second. So many of you are going to find that with this Atoto radio, you're going to have factory Toyota steering wheel controls or whatever brand steering wheel controls you have. So with this pack interface here, which is like I said, a RP4.2-TY11, it's going to have the steering wheel plug here, and then it's going to have 2 wires that come off here. One is brown and one is yellow for steering wheel controls. You're going to take the blue yellow and attach it to the orange black, which is, it says stereo key 1, and then you're going to take the other one, which is brown, and you're going to do that to say steering wheel key asterisk plus, and you're going to ground that wire. And then what I found is you're going to flip the dip switches 2 and 3 down, which is 2 wire resistance, and that will allow you to get the triggers to do it. Now, is it programmed? No. What you need to do after that, and I'll show you, is go into the actual steering wheel control menu, which is on the screen itself, and you get to select what you want each button to do on the radio, which is pretty cool. So I'll get to that point and show you how that works once I get the radio back in the car. But I had it out testing it when I did it, so that's how I got to that conclusion. I tested it, and now I'm cleaning up all the wiring, and I'll put the radio on the dash kit, and then we'll get it all back together. I also found that this car has JBL, so what we're going to do also is we're going to take the pre-outs and running into the actual unit, even though it has a non-amplified connector on here, an amplified connector on here. This amplifier still has too much power for this amplifier, for this input interface. So I'm gonna take the pre-out section and use that, and then go from there. And hopefully I should get the results I am. So sometimes you have to go back and forth to figure out what works best, and there's no magic, plug and play scenario when it comes down to things like this. But if you can't find the magic way, you just keep going and you'll figure it out. All right, stay tuned. I'll plug it all back in. I'll get the dash kit in it and get it installed and show you how to program the buttons, and then we'll go from there. Stay tuned. So we'll go into the menu, and then if you want to get the steering wheel controls to work, you want to go down to steering wheel audio piece, and then every time you press a button, the screen should light up like that. You have to select the button you want to select. As you can see, I selected all these buttons already, and then when it's all said and done, you save it, and that's it. It's working. And we go save, and we'll go back to the home screen, and we're in business.